2020 Become a Legend, and this is part 5. Let's get into it.
Whatever time of day or night it is with you, welcome along to a game which is threatened, I have to tell you, by a rather forbidding weather forecast. The expectation is for quite heavy rain as the game grows older this evening. It hasn't arrived just yet, but it will do shortly. Glad to report, though, that that hasn't affected the crowd, who are here in good number and indeed in good voice. And the game will be underway very soon. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. Well, thought about the opposition here, Jim. They are a team that is stuttering badly.
Yeah, I totally agree, Peter, and it was very much the topic in the pre-match press conference, and the manager was right to defend his players, and that relationship now is key in sorting out their results. Any criticism has to be balanced with some constructive advice and a certain amount of praise. Recovery, though, may be a long process.
And as you can see, we've already started here. Maldini. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Out of play for a goal kick. Preston have been awful here at home. 5 consecutive defeats. Maldini. Brings it forward. Driving on, he could shoot here. Tries a shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Oh, it's a very good effort. There wasn't much wrong with that at all. We're talking fine margins now.
Across the field it goes. Gets it back. Brought forward. He's gone for it! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Tries to get it clear. Tries to get it forward quickly. Good run through the middle, but he needs support. Gets wrestled off the ball. Hoists it forward. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Clears it out of harm's way. Dowell. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Malone. Forward it goes. He's made good progress from a deep position. Gets it into the middle. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's played forward. Has he found his man? Oh, really good feet from him. Tries to get it forward quickly. And if anyone is going to break the deadlock, now would be a good time. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Finds himself eased off the ball. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Has gone out. Battles to win it back. Maldini. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. An interesting game up to now, but still goals. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Unspectacular, but solid, and that solidity could yet be the foundation for them to go on and win.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. Malone. Maldini. Hits one! Put it on the right now. What's on? Lovely bit of skill there. Hefty challenge. Has a hit! He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Derby really could have done without this. He was just never going to miss.
You could always see he was confident about that. He always looked like he was going to score.
Preston get themselves into the lead.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Hoists it forward, and the counter is on. Beautifully done. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Shot at goal! And that would have been some goal.
Oh, that's an excellent try, and once he picked it up, he headed forward with real intent.
Derby are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
You know, he can't really have any complaints at being withdrawn. There must have been at least 5 efforts at goal that were underwhelming.
Well, that's where he wants it. It's a loose ball. Ball is over the line. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Lovely bit of skill. Looks to set one up. And that has been clubbed away. Throw in. Preston are very keen on the aerial route.
Look, if you're good at it and instructed to carry on doing it, then you find a way of making it work, and they are.
Hig has a hit! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Curtis Davis switches it towards the other side. Good clearance and very necessary. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And here's Nugent. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Derby to make one last surge forward. Dowell. It's a throw in. Line, a change about to occur.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Swings it out wide. They need to get it in quick. Dowell. What? Oh, shooting chance! Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that is truly disappointing. It is a results business, and this result is worth nothing.
But I think the draw might have been a much...
Seventeen appearances.
Well, a very good evening to you as you join us for tonight's live game. Unfortunately, our weather forecast is somewhat less than promising. We're told to expect intermittent spells of heavy rain, which might very well impact on the quality of the football later. It'll certainly add a new dimension, especially for those players who like to keep hold of the ball. A few anxious faces hoping it will all somehow stay away, but I have to tell you that we are told is an extremely unlikely scenario. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. We have already started here. Derby are having a tough week. It is a crazy schedule for them.
Yeah, it's a tough spell, and guarding against fatigue for the players is key now. Tiredness can be the blame for more injuries, so it's an opportunity for the manager to shuffle his pack.
Anya. Up for a header!
Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
And it's played forward. Huddleston. Ball is over the line.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the gate.
Chance!
Potential
so
goal of the
close.
season contender, if only.
I just hope he won't let the failure to score affect him. With the ability he has, he can reproduce.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Maldini. Tries to get it forward quickly. Just brushed off the ball there. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Derby going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Ball's out on the left now. Going through. He's come in hard. Tries to switch the play. That is an adventurous run down the left-hand side. Oh, sweet feet. And that's a throw. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Finds himself eased off the ball. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Maldini. Has he picked him out? It's a fabulous position. And the finish! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Still a cracking effort. Really looked like a man on a mission the way he went through on goal.
If you have just joined us, you'll be glad to know that you haven't missed a goal. A chance to play it in. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Derby cannot keep hold of the ball. And he heaves it forward. Good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Plenty waiting in the middle. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. And that, I think, is his third booking altogether. And it's been taken short. And he's going long. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. So your views on the first half?
Yeah, and despite the scoreline, it's clear who the better side is when it comes to chances. If this is the trend that's going to continue, then there's only going to be one winner here, and I don't think it's going to take too much improvement for it to happen.
Shoots! Janssen. Derby won emphatically last time. Morale is high for this one. It'll be a throw-in. Plays it over to the other flank. Gorgeous control there. Ball's loose. Chance to shoot! And the defence can get it clear. No question, that's a foul. Crossbar! That was travelling. Dowell. We're still waiting for a goal to report here. It's a loose ball. And the counter is on. Looks to thread it through. Could try cutting inside here. Cleared away. Referee has given a corner. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. They've played it short. Pings it in. Too much on that, it's gone out. Maldini. Now a chance to break. Now surely!
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Away from immediate danger. Not long left, and still we await the breakthrough. A heavy challenge. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Well, he's playing innocent. He has every reason to. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
Has a hit!
Listen, I've experienced that both for and against, and you won't have to guess which one I prefer.
It's a keeper's nightmare, Peter. He just couldn't pick up on it until it was way too late, having so many bodies in front of him.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that favour.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
I think the danger for them now is fatigue. I think when the body tires, the mind soon follows. So concentration is key from here.
It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken. Players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Goes for goal! And yes, it's there! And surely now, the results are beyond doubt. He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Anya. Dowell. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. And you can analyse to your heart's content. It won't change the outcome. They've lost the game. So
Well,
what do you
we
take away
lost.
from it all, Jim?
Bad game. Yeah, not good.
Well, sadly for those who are exposed to the elements, I'm afraid that the clouds have opened up and it is teeming down here. There are some fans who are going to get very, very wet. Having said which, there are almost no empty seats. It is a terrific turnout under the circumstances. There's nowhere else to go, in truth, if you want to see this much anticipated game. So, come rain or come shine, we are here and really looking forward to it. One glance and you know where we are. It is... Shoots! Oh, that was no routine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Keeper has beaten it away. Swansea have played a lot of games just lately. Squad rotation or tinkering start to become prevalent at times like this.
Absolutely. I think nowadays the science that goes on behind the scenes can tell a manager who's in the best shape, so he can use that information now to juggle his squad.
Swansea were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Knocks it away. Malone. No goals as yet. Tries to get it forward quickly. Van der Horn. Played towards the front men. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Dyer has been included in the starting 11 for the first time in some weeks. And it's Dyer. Here's the cross. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Ayew. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Gets into a dangerous position. Oh, real danger here! Well, it really is one cross after another. Oh, with a... Dyer!
Oh,
He's delivered all right!
no.
First blood drawn.
We lost.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Swansea take the lead, 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
He gets past his man. Cleared away. Routledge hoists it forward. That's put paid to a promising move. Hoists it high, and the through ball is intercepted. Forward it goes. Norton. He's put it on the right now. What's on? Routledge. There is the half-time whistle. So there you have it, a close fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. Still a decent game up to now.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
So we're already into the second period. Derby changed their lineup for the second half. A reaction, no doubt, to the half-time score. Just brushed off the ball there. And it's Dyer. And here's Ayew. Dyer. Dyer goes through the middle. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Tries a shot! That comes as a mighty relief. Time for a change in personnel. Swansea show a lot of spirit and fight in a bruising Derby Day stalemate. Anya. Maldini. And the shot! It's broken loose. And that would have been some goal.
Oh, that's an excellent try, and once he picked it up, he headed forward with real intent.
Dyer. Dyer looking up to see who wants it. Gorgeous control there. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Maldini. Derby get it back again. Is there any support? He might not need it.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Maldini. And it's played forward. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, time's running out for the host to get something out of this. You can sense the frustration and impatience.
And here's Routledge, gets it back. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Forward it goes. And it's Ayew. Dyer.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Now it's Ayew. Curtis Davis battles to win it back.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Good challenge, he just stood firm.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Shooting chance! Goal! And with the match slipping away, they have pulled themselves off the canvas.
Now, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
I've got changes here from both sides, in fact. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
And here's Ayew. It's Ayew! And somehow he managed to miss it.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Malone. He's got options out wide. And out to safety. And that's been won straight back. Anya tries to get it forward quickly. Maldini. Going for goal! Last act of the game, which they chased to the very end. It finishes all square, but boy, they were close to snatching it. A very good game of football. No winner. Hello, good afternoon to one and all. Like you, we are very much ready to go here and looking forward to a game that has been the topic for universal conversation in this part of the world for much of the last few days. It's dry at the moment, but the forecasters have warned us of impending rain. There's no certainty about that, but when it does come, it shouldn't affect the dynamics of a match which has so much riding on it. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. The action has already started. Hoists it forward. It's a long ball, and it's not hit its target. Maldini. Derby were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Nicely controlled. It's come loose. Trying to get there. Badu Ndiaye demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
And it's played forward. And he's made sure that that won't get through. Derby have the league's best defensive record. Stoke, whose manager was the brains behind the last win.
Well, Peter, you just can't argue with the substitutions. They were spot on, and the timing of each were perfect too. That sort of decisive management is a winning formula in itself.
Badu Ndiaye with the slide tackle there. Woods drives it forward. It's a long pass, but not the most accurate. Maldini. Plenty waiting in the middle. Chance! There it is!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
So we have our breakthrough.
Still a fragile lead though, they can't afford to sit on this.
Ince. Time to deliver. McLean! Brings it forward, gets wrestled off the ball. Ince goes looking.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Oh, they can break here. And he's on a charge. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Forward it goes, and he's onside. A chance to play it in. Oh, that's neat. And that's been won straight back. Well, the score's only 1-0, but that doesn't tell the full story. Wisdom. It's a decent-looking cross. And he's there to hoof it away. Martini. McLean. Ndiaye. Etebo. Plays it out to the flank. Tries to get it forward quickly. Going through. That's a decent ball. And the finish! It's in! And this is getting better and better. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him. Well, I think that... And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Okay.
Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Derby sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. So we're already into the second period. Who's ball? Who's going to get that? Derby have a free kick. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. And that's out of reach. Short cross, and it's played forward. Knocks it away. Dowell. Forward it goes. Dowell. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Woods sticks in a foot to win it back. And it's McLean. Hit long and direct. Derby in a very solid position, 2 to the good. Hoists it forward. Well, that's where he wants it. He gets past his man. McLean did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Hoists it forward. That's a throw. Derby can make their change now with a break in play. That is terrific skill. Dowell. Is there any support? He might not need it. Ince. Up towards the front line. He's put a stop to that. And it's played forward. Martin's Indy. Oh, good interception. Forward it goes. Place it over to the other flank. Wisdom. Dow. Wisdom.
Come on.
Wisdom.
Oh, bad cross.
Ince. Tries to get it forward quickly. Forward it goes. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Stoke have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. So we have a double substitution going on here. Dowell. Lucas. Defenders on the back foot. Vokes goes long. Ince. And the ball's come out. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Solid, if not especially fancy, always in control. They did enough to win it. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Of course, we all love to watch.
11th, okay. 20 appearances. 20 appearances, that's big. We're starting tomorrow, next game. So, like and subscribe. Mob Dude, peace. See ya.